Vasquez round out your Twins lineup. We are underway with a fastball from Brandon Bielak for a called strike. Leads the team in slugging percentage, home runs, and OPS, and sends this one to shallow center, but Jeremy Pena is able to make the catch. He retires him on a changeup there to start this game. This one hit towards short. Pena was shifted towards the middle. The diamond had to move to his right to make the play on Julian.
A little bit of it.
Swing and a miss. There is that changeup down and into a righty the Blummer was talking about.
It's good for 10th in the American League.
Yeah, back-to-back, seeing Ryan behind Sonny Gray. These are the two best for the Twins all year long a few months ago. 3-1 pitch is popped high in the air. Could be playable. Giving it a look is Kirilloff, the first baseman. Here's near the Astros dugout and puts it away.
Against the Houston Astros, he only threw 9 of those split changeups that he has. Last 2 starts, he's really started to use that.
And Jordan takes a fastball for a called third strike. So Ryan, like Brandon Bielak, with a 1-2-3 first inning to start this game. And now he's 1-2 on Byron Buxton. And that's a called third strike, top of the zone. Buxton goes down looking, back-to-back strikeouts for Bielak. He's 3-0 here on Alex Kirilloff, and that one's pulled inside for ball 4. 2 straight converted saves going back to last year as Lewis goes down on a foul tip. That'll be the 3rd strikeout for Bielak in the second out of the inning. And tonight for Brandon Bielak. Now the lefty Max Kepler grounds one to Jose Altuve, and another changeup resulting in an out. We're adding them up. 1980. The ball hit well to left field. That ball is into the Crawford boxes. Alex Bregman connects on a solo shot here in the second inning, and the Astros out in front 1-0.
I'm terrible at math, but I know that counts for at least 1 run. Big swing from Alex Bregman here in his home yard, going up into the Crawford box. Did a great job getting around that slider and hooking it 357 feet for that Breggy bomb. There you see that spinner. Get that head out in front, pull it. And just gently rested out there in that Crawford box for another home run for Alex Bregman.
Should come standard, right? You don't even need to download an app. This ball hit high in the air. Playable. Max Kepler will give way to Michael A. Taylor as Taylor looked at him for a split second and took charge. He's gone in his career without allowing a home run. That's inside, ball 4. Good take there by Jose Abreu to draw a walk with 1 out here in the second inning. Puts the ball on the ground here. Carlos Correa bobbles momentarily, and that takes any chance of a double play out of the equation. Not playing center. This ball hit high in the air. That ball's well struck. That ball's gone. Chas McCormick, the Chasmanian Devil, hits one out to deep left for a 3-0 lead.
Chazzy Fizz, my goodness. Absolutely obliterating this fastball up in the zone. Typically, he likes to go the other way with authority. This time, he gets the head out. How about punishing it at 106.6 off the bat? 417-foot bomb up on the train tracks.
It did reach. I'd
have to watch again. I mean, because where he went, it's tough to get up there where he went.
I was hesitant.
One of them left-handed.
Swing and a miss as Ryan picks up a strikeout, but the Astros on the board with 2 home runs, lead this game 3-0. Part of the process to keep the innings down at the minor league level. There's a nice pitch, called third strike. Michael A. Taylor goes down. What pitch was that?
Another changeup.
Ex-teammate Christian Vasquez. Vasquez with a 1-1 pitch. Will tap one in front of the plate. Salazar out quickly. Catcher makes a nice play against the former Astros catcher for out number 2.
Either way, those guys are going to get what they deserve as far as the ring.
Bielak has issued his second walk of the night as he loses Joey Gallo there on a 3-2 pitch. This one grounded towards first. Jose Abreu picks it up, steps on the bag. Easy play for Abreu, and that'll do it. What do you expect down there? And there's the non-pitcher just hanging out with him. Oh,
no, you can't do that.
Altuve was right in questioning that. That was well off the plate. And that plate is wide. 1-1 the count.
It's 1999, TK. I think Greg Maddux is on the mound.
Yeah, this is a... Now Jerry Lane is getting in the face
behind home plate.
He doesn't have to do that.
No.
And somebody gets tossed.
He's had enough.
He's not had a good game, and he decided to get proactive in talking to Jeremy Pena. Umpires and...
No, the umpire doesn't need to go to the player. That's where the manager needs to come out and get in between the situation and help the umpire understand what you're thinking in that at bat when you get back.
That should be off the plate. Jeremy had a way to beat to make sure.
You got to protect your shortstop.
Little flare into center. Look at Pena flying around second. He won't even get a throw to third. Jeremy going first to third on that little bloop single by Yordan Alvarez. Hits this ball towards the hole. That'll be a base hit. That'll score a run. Astros with a 4-0 lead. They're the only team in baseball to score 4 runs against Joe Ryan this year, and they've done it twice now.
In that challenge area.
And it's unfortunate. I do feel a walk. And now a ball sent into right field. Max Kepler back. He's at the wall. He reaches up and makes the catch right up against the wall. Everybody tags. Everybody advances. 5-0 Astros. Abreu missed a grand slam by a few feet. 3 walks and 5 runs here in the 3rd inning. Schultz with runners on 2nd and 3rd pops this one up. First baseman Kirilloff will put it away for the final out of the inning.
The lack of injuries like TK's talking about didn't really open up the opportunity for Bielak as he picks up a strikeout, freezing Carlos Correa with the fastball this time, so he struck him out. And Jose Urquidy falls out of that rotation, and here's your opportunity. And I just thought it was interesting in spring training with some of the interviews we saw with Bielak where he was speaking maybe
with a fastball because I think he's sitting changeup.
It's a really good point.
This ball hit hard, but Jeremy Pena's there. Kirilloff smashes it up the middle. But Brandon Bielak has a 1-2-3 inning. Giving him a train number 20 has left Union Station call because that ball did end up on Maid Park. His previous 2 outings against the Astros have been on the road. For him, it was at home, but for the Astros on the road. Inning of picking up a 5-4 victory. Just pops this one up on an 0-1 pitch. Edward Julian, the second baseman, is there and puts it away for the final out of the inning. Work tonight. He's only 6 of 15 on first pitch strikes, and that's the first time that it's hurt him as Royce Lewis continues to have a great series here in his first series back. Coming off that ACL reconstructive surgery, Lewis can put people's voices into the system. Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Swing and a foul tip caught by Salazar. That's a half dozen strikeouts for Brandon Bielak.
As I possibly can.
3-2 pitch is grounded towards Bregman. Bregman makes the play across. Vasquez tapped out in front of the plate his first time up. That's a hit into left. Charging will be Jolks. Trying to score is Royce Lewis. Jolks' throw will be wide and picked by Salazar. He makes a pretty good attempt to get Vasquez on a wide throw, but that ball was well up the line. So an RBI single for the former Astro catcher gets the Twins on the board. It's now 5-1. His 80th, he would love to get Gallo here. Gallo sends it high in the air, deep to right field. Back on it is Tucker at the wall, and he puts it away. There's a ball into left field. That'll help the Astros run expectancy in this inning as Jeremy Pena will deliver a double to start the inning. Pena on a 2-2 pitch, doubles to left. That was a count that he's been struggling with in the past. This will be the 23rd pitch tonight Yordan has seen. Driving in 100 runs. I mean, anytime you drive in 100, it's a good year. But you can have degrees of greatness within those seasons. As Bregman, it's a good number to kind of look at. Tucker, Joey Gallo, and that'll do it.
Good catcher in the league.
Slowly hit towards the middle. Backhanded by Altuve. Double clutches, and that's going to cost the Astros there. The double clutch and a throw in the dirt. His pitch limit tonight. We've mentioned Dusty has kept him around that 80 to 90 pitch mark. Salazar decides to pick that ball up. That was at that point where he probably could have let it go because there was really no chance to throw out Correa. Altuve and a little dribbler by Carlos Correa for base hit. Now a ground ball right to Jeremy Pena, and they'll turn 2. That is a big pitch for Brandon Bielak, getting a double play on Buxton here for 2 outs in the inning. Plateaus, probably his final batter either way, and he will walk Kirilloff here, and Dusty Baker will leave his seat and start heading towards the stairs and towards the mound. He got him. Phil Maton actually saw his wrist.
There's a little bit of a fist pump in there. Clear out.
Goes down here on strikes for the first out.
On air? I guess it could be either, right? This ball played by Lewis. His throw picked at first by Alex Kirilloff.
Every time.
Yeah.
JV's third.
We're going to have to talk about this another inning, I'm afraid. Jazz goes down on strikes.
And the smorgasbord that we get out there from all the food in the stadium.
Maton doesn't snap his fingers here because it's merely the first out. And 44 runs scored. 3-2 pitch misses, and that'll be a walk.
Taylor.
Oh, that's going to get the call. Vasquez thought it was low. Christian flipped the bat away and was about to head down to first. It was 24 pitches. Swing and a miss. Maton strikes out Joey Gallo to end the inning. Maton ends up. They have to feel pretty good about the way things have gone so far against these two very good starters for the Minnesota Twins. Salazar pops one up. Cesar retired for the first out of the 7th inning. And that's wide, ball 4. Altuve draws the walk. As Pena doubled on a 2-2 pitches last time up. This ball gets by Christian Vasquez on a pitch up and in. And Altuve, who walked, will take second base. Vonnie Moran warming up in the pen. And there's one he doesn't chase. There we go.
Good at bat. Great at bat.
These are 1,038 OPS this year. Hits the ball on the ground sharply, but at the second baseman, Julian to Correa, and they'll turn to double play. Well, Giovanni Moran comes in and does his job, even though Jordan hit that well. He hit it at the second baseman for a double play. Reach on an error his last time up. Pops this ball up. Altuve going back for it. Can he find it? Not quite. Just beyond his reach, and Julian will have a leadoff hit here in the 8th inning. A little pop fly that on the left down the third base line. This one chopped towards short. Pena will flip it to Altuve. His turn against his former teammate. That's a double play.
You won't have to see him.
3-1 pitch is down and in, ball 4. So Buxton draws a walk. Sharply hit. That'll be through the middle for a base hit. Buxton will go first to third. Second hit of the inning for the Twins and third base runner of the inning. And it got helped out with a double play ground ball, but now the Twins have runners on first and third with 2 outs. Got him! Stanek. You know you're always going to get a little bit of emotion from Stanek. Julie would know better that today was the first time in 8 years that the Conger bot was broken out. As Alex Bregman pops up against the new pitcher Griffin Jackson, that'll be the first out.
That's right.
See, that would have been my favorite moment as a broadcast team if I was here in 2015 and there was a Conger bot with champagne and a cigar. Oh, the 2 immaculate innings in Arlington.
Maldi caught that foul tip.
We might be able to talk about this next half inning, as that will do it for the Astros in the 8th.
Nation.
And then the immaculate inning for 2 pitchers, Luis Garcia and Phil Maton against the Rangers in Arlington, as Kepler flies out to left. That's the first out of the 9th. Solano into left field. Corey Joltz is there. And that's 2 away.
Tour. And it finished here at Minute Maid Park. Fans gave him a nice round of applause.
Well, Vasquez in his return here to face the Astros in the lineup for the Twins tonight. 5 runs. Vasquez will take second base uncontested. That should not be a stolen base. It's 2-1. Astros a 5-1 win. Got him! Swing and a miss for the final out of the game. Astros win it 5-1. They've evened up this series at a game apiece. Got to a tough customer tonight in Joe Ryan. That was some pretty good offense early, Glover.
Yeah, but they stepped up and they did do a good job of getting those runs off the starter Joe Ryan. So it was a lot of fun to watch that happen as the Astros racked up a couple of walks, got some base runners, big hits. Alex Bregman with a home run and a base hit, getting himself a couple of RBIs, and Jose Abreu with that sacrifice fly before the Chas McCormick 2-run jack. So a lot of offense early on, and then it was Brandon Bielak in the bullpen finishing it off for the Astros.
1 run allowed tonight. We mentioned these are the 2 best pitching staffs in all of baseball. Fewest runs allowed, best 2 ERAs, and they have a low-scoring game tonight as the Astros win 5-1. It'll be Kevin Eschenfelder and Mike Stan on the postgame show, presented by Whataburger. Julia Morales as well, contributing interviews. We'll hear from Dusty Baker and others. Postgame show coming up next.